you a video about Chingola, some tourist attractions that are there. Different people will be featured have spoken about Chingola at length. Try to showcase what it holds, things you can see and view for yourself. It is a nice place. You find that a lot of people, civic leaders have spoken, citizens of this place. Whatever they say is truly happening in Chingola. You can just enjoy the video, relax and see for yourself.
The lush green manicured grass and flowers at the Chingola traffic circle, overseen by a profusion of trees, dotted by immaculate residential surroundings and pristine streets, herald systematic efforts to clean and beautify the district. A glide down the wide avenues shows that the roads have enhanced the outlook of the district. The Central Business District CBD is fairly clean, such that one can literally count the number of litter on the ground.
If you came to Chingola a few years ago, you would have been shocked at the state of the roads at that time. And government, as usual, took it upon itself to ensure that the people in Chingola deserved to have a better road network. If you know a bit of history about Chingola, you remember that it used to be known as the cleanest town in Zambia. And it's quite self-evident now that it's slowly crawling back to that status. The schools, the business ventures are all being enhanced. We've toured Chingola with you. You've seen it for yourself, what is happening in the townships. The roads are not only in high-density areas or in CBD, but they are also in low-density areas. So the entire Chingola has been carpeted with bituminous standard roads.
Kabundi Road is a dual carriageway running from the Civic Center to Kapisha Township. The road is well marked and has paved dedicated pedestrian walkways.
Boy.
Banshee. Yes. Okay. Chingola. Kapisha Kafi. Kaba. Banshee. Apeni a Banshee. Kapisha.
This is another site, the small spring, apart from the other one. Here also on the white spot just around this place. Water is coming up from the bottom. If you can see, there is stop splashing. If you can see, water is springing out from the ground just there. The water that is coming is quite hot. Straight from the ground, water is coming out. I'm here in Chingola, Kapisha Hot Springs. There are stories to that place. One of the stories is that in Changa mine, the owners of the mine at one time, when they discovered that there's a hot spring, they wanted to tap the water from there and connect the water to the mine system so that they can put the water to use. Because the water is quite hot, it comes out hot. So what they did, they had to connect pipes to that spring, to the outlet, and they put a security guard there so that they guard the place, and then when they make logistics ready, they connect the water to the plant. So after some time, what happened was that the pipes that they installed there, they just exploded from without. The guard and the dogs that were guarding that place were nowhere to be found. So people believe that there is a spiritual attachment to that place, because that story is widely spread. And it is true, when you go there, you find that there was some kind of construction trying to put up pipe systems. But the locals say the pipes, because of the heat, they had to blow up. The other myth is that the other story attached to the Kapisha Hot Springs is that there was a period sometime back in 2017 when the spring got dried up. Hot water stopped coming out, so the whole place was dry. Now the locals say ladies are not allowed to go to that place. It's like some ladies went there, touched the water, bathed from the same pool of collected hot water, and so the water just stopped coming. So they say that ladies are not allowed. It's like they are the ones who cause the water to stop. So that's what they believe. So the locals, the people are found there. When they see a lady come, they chase them away. They don't allow. It's a government property because that's state land, but the government hasn't put up structures to like a tourist attraction to attract people to come and watch, see, view, take photos and all those things. So it's like it's free for all. The locals are free. The male folk, they go and bath from there. Of course, you won't see a woman there. But I had an opportunity to go there as a man, and I really enjoyed myself. I took a bath. I'll show you the video. And if you are interested, you can go to Chingola, that is the Kapisha compound, or Kapisha suburbs as it is called. Then beyond Kapisha, there is a cemetery by the name of Kapisha Cemetery. Beyond that cemetery, on the same gravel road which passes by the cemetery, at the far end, that's where you find a plain. At that plain, that's where the hot springs are. It's about two outlets. The one has got a brick construction on it. The other one is just a pond, kind of a pond, but the water still comes out and it's quite hot. It's a really nice place. You enjoy when you go there. Chingola Town is a nice place, very neat and all those things. You have a lot of things to see. Anyway, you can enjoy yourself, and you are welcome to Chingola.
Yes, we have tourism. So we have got tourism sites like in Chikunshi, Chimpanzee Orphanage, which is really provide a very good tourism site. Then we have got the Kapisha Hot Springs, which are also very good tourism sites. So we feel that if people took advantage of these sites of the Kapisha Hot Springs, and people invested in that area and came up maybe with the knowledge that people can be going there to visit that hot spring, it can also give us a bit of money. Then we have got some people can come and do game ranching here, where people can be going to be watching the animals. We have people who are doing that already. Or for example, we have got Mokoro Game Ranch. It's just within Chingola where people can go and watch animals, watch impala, watch zebras. And we're encouraging many people to come and get land and come up with the game ranching where they can put all where they can put game animals to make sure that we have people can come and watch those animals. And this also it can do very well for us in terms of tourism sector. With Chingola, we have at the district we have worked on our road network. Even in township now the roads are passable. Most of the roads are passable, and I feel that most of the roads which are linking to key areas, to key industrial areas, they are now passable.
Chingola district, I can boast that we boast of a number of tourism destinations. We're looking at one of the best hot springs that we have in Zambia. And apart from that, I think even just across Africa, we're talking about Kapisha Hot Spring. This is one of the areas which has been so much on target by so many people, and we feel Chingola can have a lot in terms of offering to the people that will be visiting Chingola. Kapisha Hot Spring is a place to visit. So that is one of the areas which we feel as the visitors come to Chingola, they must not leave Chingola without going to Kapisha Hot Spring, which is located in one of the prime areas of Chingola, which is Kapisha area.
Okay, so if I were a tourist, why should I specifically choose Chingola and not any other town?
Well, when you look at the 10 districts of Copper Belt, I think in the areas of the hot spring, I think the one that we have in Chingola is the best. Apart from the Kapisha Hot Spring, we also boast of the Chimpanzee Orphanage, which is located along Solwezi Road, and this is Chimfunshi Chimpanzee Orphanage, which houses a lot of chimpanzees. And I think if you can read your history very well and your geography, this is a rare species that we have in Africa, and Chingola is a home for the chimpanzees in Zambia. So if you come to Chingola, Chimfunshi is one of the areas where you can go and actually even take your children. It's a very, very beautiful place with a lot of these species of our brothers, like people say that we cabinet from them. So Chimfunshi is one of the areas which I feel visitors should be able to visit other than any other town on the Copper Belt.
Okay, now talking of arts and culture, what do you have to say about arts and culture?
Well, the arts and culture, we look at a number of areas that come up with culture. We have intangible and tangible cultural heritage. In Chingola, to be specific, when we look at cultural heritage, we have a number of tribes that have lived here in Chingola, and many of them are actually represented in the areas of the cultural dance troupes that we have. Very entertaining, very, very mouth-watering performances that we have. We boast of the Ngonis being represented by, of course, we have the Nchwala dance troupe here. We have Sotambi Cultural Ensemble, which performs a variety of dances. We also have Likumbi Amize, looking at our colleagues from Solwezi who are housed here in Chingola. We also have Nsako Yabakaonde. We have a number of dance troupes that we have, which are under the cultural areas of this particular office. Apart from that, we have a lot of artists. Many of them have actually broken into the film industry right here in Chingola, who actually are based at Chingola Arts Society. Apart from those artists, we also have our brothers and sisters who are in the visual arts, so much talented in the areas of caving and so on, a lot of curios that they make. In the forthcoming trade fair that we have, you see a lot of art pieces that are going to come from Chingola. So we boast of such, arts and culture. So we house a lot of talent here in Chingola, and we have a number of festivals that we normally organize for the artists here in Chingola, and it's just the best place to be in the areas of arts and culture.
Okay, your final words.
Well, I would say generally Chingola is a tourist destination, and one of the areas I shouldn't forget to mention is the overhead tourism. Due to Chingola being a mining town, a number of dams that have been mined in the yesteryears have actually become a tourist attraction because of the terrain. You can go up there and have an eye view of Chingola. Very beautiful scenery. So to the people that will be visiting Chingola, Chingola is the best town that you can ever visit in the areas of tourism. It's the best place that you can ever visit in the areas of hospitality and hotels with beautiful places, a lot of venues for a number of activities. And I think just the investment that we would want to maybe have our brothers and sisters come to Chingola to invest, please do not forget in the areas of tourism and arts is the best place ever one can go.
Chingola We are home to Chimfunshi, which is a home for an orphanage for chimpanzees. It's just located 20 kilometers away from town, and it's just off Solwezi Road. Again, Chingola is the home to the second largest open pit in Africa, which is Nchanga open pit, which people can also view and see what this open pit is all about. We have other game reserves go in private hands like Kamokolo, where we have a number of animals. We have Akabashi, just along Solwezi Road, where we have lions as well, which is in private hands, but people can take advantage and try to view these sceneries. We are also home to Kapisha Hot Spring, which is in Kapisha, and we are also home to Lawrence Ellen Circuit, which is at some point it was one of the longest motor tracking sports.
Kangalianda, Austin. You can search for me on YouTube using the name Kangalianda. You'll find my videos and you are welcome to watch them. Log on to my YouTube channel. You see such many videos for you, different ones, success videos and all those kind of things. If you like my YouTube channel, it is there for you to visit every now and then. I'm going to post a lot of videos about different places in Chingola. So if you want to check out how Chingola is and all those things, you can log on to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel so that it showcase what we have in Chingola. I also visit many other places. Kitwe, I've been to Livingstone, Pulungu, I've been to Kaperimponshi, I've been to Kasama, a lot of places. So I'll try to compare what I've seen and the places that I've visited so that you see them for yourself. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and you are going to see all those videos. Thank you.